Welcome, Water School 24 first graders. This is Mr. DeFranco with your ELA lesson for today, Monday, April 20th. First, I want to do a shout out. We'll name some kids from the classes, say hi to you by name, and hopefully you're logging in and seeing me today. So from 103, I'm going to say hello to Geronimo. And from room 109, I'm going to say hello to Sydney. And from 108, I'm going to say hello to Daniello. And all the rest of you, I say hello to you as well. I hope everyone's logging in and check back for any other days. And maybe I'll say your name too. So today we have a reading assignment with a read aloud by me, a writing assignment, and a spelling assignment that's also called foundational skills in the learning packet you will get. Now, I understand that some of you, or all of you, probably don't have the new remote learning packet yet. You will be able to pick those up in person on Tuesday, April 21st. But for now, I thought I'd get started with the videos, and we could do as much as we can while we wait for those packets to come for you. So first up, we have to work on our reading. And we are going to do a read aloud of Frog and Toad Together, The Garden. As you listen to this reading, I want you to think of this question. What changes happen in a garden? See you on the other side of the reading. Frog and Toad Together by Arnold Lobel. The Garden. The genre is animal fantasy, and in an animal fantasy, animals say and do things that people might say and do. Frog was in his garden. Toad came walking by. "What a fine garden you have, Frog," he said. "Yes," said Frog, "it is very nice, but it was hard work." "I wish I had a garden," said Toad. "Here are some flower seeds. Plant them in the ground," said Frog, "and soon you will have a garden." "How soon?" asked Toad. "Quite soon," said Frog. Toad ran home. He planted the flower seeds. "Now, seeds," said Toad, "start growing." Toad walked up and down a few times. The seeds did not start to grow. Toad put his head close to the ground and said loudly, "Now, seeds, start growing." Toad looked at the ground again. The seeds did not start to grow. Toad put his head very close to the ground and shouted, "Now, seeds, start growing!" Frog came running up the path. "What is all this noise?" he asked. "My seeds will not grow," said Toad. "You are shouting too much," said Frog. "These poor seeds are afraid to grow." "My seeds are afraid to grow?" asked Toad. "Of course," said Frog. "Leave them alone for a few days. Let the sun shine on them. Let the rain fall on them. Soon your seeds will start to grow." That night, Toad looked out of his window. "Drat," said Toad. "My seeds have not started to grow. They must be afraid of the dark." Toad went out to his garden with some candles. "I will read the seeds a story," said Toad. "Then they will not be afraid." Toad read a long story to his seeds. All the next day, Toad sang songs to his seeds. And all the next day, Toad read poems to his seeds. And all the next day, Toad played music for his seeds. Toad looked at the ground. The seeds still did not start to grow. "What shall I do?" cried Toad. "These must be the most frightened seeds in the world." Then Toad felt very tired, and he fell asleep. "Toad, Toad, wake up," said Frog. "Look at your garden." Toad looked at his garden. Little green plants were coming up out of the ground. "At last!" shouted Toad. "My seeds have stopped being afraid to grow." "And now you will have a nice garden too," said Frog. "Yes," said Toad, "but you were right, Frog. It was very hard work." All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the story. Now do your question. That Frog and Toad, they are silly, aren't they? Well, here was the question again. What changes happen in a garden? What I want you to do is in your homework notebooks, I want you to answer that question for me based on the reading. So I know that you comprehended the story. What changes happen in a garden? I can think of a lot of things, and Toad and Frog saw them firsthand. So what did they see? Let me know. All right, this next assignment asks you to draw a picture to represent each word. Label your pictures. You got 8 words here, but I only want you to do 4 of them. This assignment will be your ELA Class Dojo portfolio assignment for reading today. So once you're done, you're going to take a picture of it, or whoever's with you, your parent or guardian, will take a picture of it, and they're going to upload it to the Class Dojo portfolio for today's assignment. You only have to pick 4. It does not have to be done in your reading homework notebook. It can be done on any piece of paper. Just make sure it's done on one piece of paper so that you only have to take the one picture to submit for the assignment. Okay? Your words are gardener, sprout, shade, destroy, nature, dim, sprinkling, humongous. Choose wisely. The Daily Fix-It. For this writing assignment, you're going to try to fix these 2 sentences. They have some corrections that need to be made. This will be your writing assignment for your dojo portfolio. Let's take a look. Number 1 says, Dan helped me plant my seeds. I see some things wrong with that right away. Number 2 says, they will be little plants, son? What? See what you can do about correcting those 2 sentences. You'll do this work in your homework notebook. You'll correct sentence 1, then you'll correct sentence 2. Then you'll have a parent or guardian take a picture of that work, and we will upload it to the writing assignment in Class Dojo portfolio. Good luck. Next writing assignment is more for fun. What I'm asking you to do here is to make a list of your favorite things to do in spring. What you see on the screen now is a list I made about myself. Remember, this counts as an example. Please try not to steal everything off of my list for yours. Be as original as possible. I want this to be a list that you write down on a piece of paper and figure it out with your parent, guardian, brother, sister, uncle, grandma, who's ever at home with you right now. Have them make a list too. And then once you're done writing it down, post it on your refrigerator so you make sure that you now have plans for what you can do in the spring, provided you keep social distance, of course. All right, stay safe. All right, for this, with the spelling words you just saw on the previous screen, and go back and look at them again if you have to, and pause and write them down. But with those words, you're going to do this weekly spelling menu, or spelling bingo, as it says in the remote learning packet. You're going to choose two of these to do with your spelling words. Most of these look familiar, what we've been doing in our homework notebooks for the year. Some of them are new. You have any questions? Send me a dojo message. I'll be glad to help explain them, but most of them are self-explanatory. So remember, you're going to do 2 of these. This will be your foundational skills assignment on the Class Dojo portfolio. So once you complete 2 of these spelling bingo activities, you'll have a picture taken of it, and you'll upload it to Class Dojo portfolio for your foundational skills / spelling assignment for today. Good luck. All right, we're almost done, boys and girls. Now I want to know, what words rhyme with arm? Remember, rhyming words have the same ending sound. So you wouldn't say barn rhymes with arm, because barn ends in an RN, and arm ends in an RM. So I would say, if you were asking me, the word that rhymes with arm could be farm. Now you should come up with a few on your own. Make it a nice conversation with your parent or guardian. Next, I want you to look at the words below here in this picture. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words here. I'm not going to say them out loud because I want you to try to practice reading these words yourself. Good luck. All right, last one, I promise. We are now looking at a page that will be included in your remote learning packet. Now, I know you don't have it yet. That's why I'm including a picture of it here. Take a look at this. It says circle a word to finish each sentence. Write it on the line. Number 1 says, we have a blank to take back. We have a blank books to take back. Is it we have a how books to take back? Is it we have a few books to take back? Which one makes more sense? Number 2, we blank them all and came for new ones. We afraid them all and came for new ones? No. We read them all and came for new ones? Maybe. What do you think? Number 3, can we get some again? Or can we get some few? Only one of those two makes sense. Which one do you think is correct? Number 4, we can read soon to plant flowers. Or is it we can read how to plant flowers? Which one makes sense? Number 5, I am afraid this is not the best one. Or I am few this is not the best one. Tough choice there, don't you think? Maybe not. You guys are smart enough to tell the difference. Number 6, my mom will be here afraid. What? Or is it my mom will be here soon? I think you know which one it is. How did you do? I hope you did well. Actually, I know you did well. All right, that's it for Monday, April 20th. I hope you were able to follow along and it wasn't too difficult. I think you got it, though. Remember, if you guys have any questions, make sure you have a parent or guardian. Message me on Dojo. Make sure all your assignments are uploaded to Dojo. And I hope you're all safe and happy where you are. And I really do hope to see you soon. Oh, before I go, you guys want to see a messy 9-year-old's room? Oh, no! Oh, that's PJ, my son. He'll be so mad I showed you that. I hope you guys clean your rooms. Do they, moms and dads? All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.